Hello and welcome to, I guess, Wrestling Theater, where we only have the best of wrestling fan fiction.
The
Yes.
best.
Okay,
The best.
The
before we go
first
any
thing we will
further,
be reading
I
is
just want to say, guys, yes, wrestling fan fiction exists.
There's
the
a lot of
first
it.
thing we will be reading is a little thing called
30,000.
30,000. Now go. Now, after you're done crying in the bathroom, this is what we're going to be reading.
The first thing we're going to be reading is Second Chances by Isadora Angst. Yes, that's going to be a wonderful author.
Yeah.
So, here's the summary. Alex, as in Alex Riley, was left pregnant and alone by his ex, Mike. Being a full-time dad, full-time student, and part-time worker might prove too much for the young man, but with the help of friends and family, he just might make it. Hunter is a college professor and widower looking for love. Will they find romance with each other, or will Mike find a way to ruin it?
Okay, this is apparently a hurt comfort romance fanfic. So,
Okay, whilst you've been talking about that, I have found one called Bobby Needs a Spanking. And it's a Sting slash Hulk Hogan.
Oh God. Yes, we're gonna do that one.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So,
okay, no, we have to do the Ric Flair Bruiser Brody one
Fuck
at
Terry,
one point.
I'm close, baby. So damn close.
Okay, so Kevin. Kevin is apparently Alex Riley's real name, but when they say Kevin, I like to imagine it's Kevin Nash.
Okay, so everyone get the image of Kevin Nash in your head right now.
So Kevin lay in bed. Chapter 1. Kevin lay in bed, feeling the pain of each contraction.
Still liking the fact that it's Kevin Nash.
Oh my God! Oh, the baby!
Oh my God!
Oh my uterus! Oh, I tore my uterus.
They had even. Okay, this is not very well written. They had even him an epidural 10 minutes ago, but the pain was still there. He blamed it on the pitocin that they had given him without his knowledge nor permission.
In other words, not a real medicine.
Okay, so they
Kevin
gave
Nash
no wait. So they gave it to him without his knowledge, but he's still blaming it. Okay, continue.
He cringed his face up in pain every time a contraction hit.
Oh God, he hit the big contraction!
Okay, some of these typos are hilarious. The blonde couldn't wait to have his baby... Oh wait, that's not a... Okay, that's not a typo. Okay, the blonde couldn't wait to have his baby girl. He wanted her here and now to hold her and love her. Never mind, this is physically impossible.
Oh, guys, there's none of the
Fuck the lost file. Fuck
there isn't a single fan fiction for Anthony Nace.
Oh, that's a crime. So, hey bro, Chris, his younger brother, greeted him as he entered the room. Hey, Kevin managed. How you feeling? Like I'm dying. Chris laughed, even though they looked alike. Chris had black hair versus Kevin's blonde. Nobody gives a fuck.
Which one? Wait, who the fuck is Chris?
Apparently Alex Riley's brother in this case.
Chris Masters.
Okay, so it's Chris Masters. Chris Masters who's talking to Kevin Nash. Okay, Chris Masters is talking to a very pregnant Kevin Nash.
It's about to get better. Kelly will be here soon, Chris said as he rubbed his
so hold on. Wait, so Kevin Nash, Chris Masters, and Kelly are all related?
Yes.
Alex Riley is Kevin though, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Kelly was their half sister. Kevin Nash.
And I'm changing it around from Kevin Nash to be Kevin Steen. So.
Kevin Steen.
Kevin, don't do that. Kevin Steen will murder us. Kevin nodded. Hey, little one, Chris said to Kevin's stomach. You need to drop a little more so they can take your daddy to the operating room. We're waiting for you to come out.
Drop a little more what?
Okay.
Pile driver.
Drop a sick beat.
Kevin laughed and then cried. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Chris stared at his older brother and worry crossed over his face. Have you heard from Mike? Kevin shook his head. Anger swelled in the pit of his stomach as he thought about the older man and how he left him pregnant to be with some French-Canadian bitch. What? Wait. Is Maurice in this?
So, and who the fuck is Mike?
Alex Riley's boyfriend.
Yes, but who is he? Is he
the
just...
Miz.
Mike.
The Miz.
Oh god, it's the...
Guys, I found a
His name is
Ryback.
his name is Mike Mizinen.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's Mizanin, not Mizanin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, are they talking about the Miz? Okay.
Yeah, they're talking
I
about
still
the...
think Mike Knox is funnier.
Mike Knox.
The baby beard.
Okay, so...
He brushed away tears and had to focus on his baby.
Actually... Okay, hold on. Guys, I think it's funnier to have Mike be Mike Mondo of the Spirit Squad.
At least Mike gave him that, a little girl that he could love and cherish. Kelly entered the room with Zack Ryder.
Okay, so Zack Ryder uses his wrestler's name, but everybody else doesn't.
Woo woo woo, you're pregnant.
Kevin smiled at them both. The baby not here yet, bro? Zack asked. Well, he's got Zack Ryder down.
Yeah, so...
Chris shook his head. Kevin grunted and said through clenched teeth, "Get the nurse."
Get out.
Get the nurse!
Kelly pressed the on-call button. "May we help you?" a
That's
nurse asked. "I think it's time," Kelly replied. A doctor came in. "Well, hello, I'm Dr. Justice." "I'm Dr. Justice?"
Just
"I just wanted to check on things."
And when I'm not rapping, I'm trying to finance my struggling rap career.
I just popped in to check on things. He started to feel around Kevin's stomach. He used the sonogram and smiled. "Let's get you prepped now."
Does
Kevin
this
nodded
person
and
know
waved
how
to his
babies are born?
how is
Kevin
it?
nodded and waved to his friends and family as they wheeled him out.
McQuad.
Yeah, friends and family, just go fuck yourselves. We don't want you here.
"He'll be out in an hour or so," Dr. Justice replied. Chris, Kelly, and Zach went to the observation area where the babies were kept away.
Why is Chris Masters, Kelly, and Zack
Zack
Ryder there?
I guess just because they feel like it.
Either that or they find it hilarious.
They cooed and the little babies that were brought in.
And the little baby.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sentence fragments.
How many
After a
babies?
while, a bed was wheeled in with baby Kylie.
Oh my god, that is so pathetic. The baby's name is
This is how Kylie Minogue was born.
No, because Alex Riley's full name is Kevin Kiley. So he named his child Kylie.
It's
That
Kevin
is-
Nash, we keep telling you.
Okay, so if it's Kevin Nash, then... Oh, no, if it's Kevin Nash, then everything makes sense. Kevin Nash came out and said,
Why did-
Alma Quad.
Okay, why would Kevin Nash have the vanilla midgets of Chris Masters and Zack Ryder around him during his pregnancy?
Because he needs someone to keep a watch out after his torn muscles.
It needs
He needs someone to watch out for Sting.
You need someone to watch out for Scott Hall.
It needs someone to look out for Terry Funk.
I can just imagine
There
all
she-
three of them. I'm
there
sorry,
she-
is this the right hospital? No, I'm doing this.
There she is, Kelly said. "She is so cute," Chris replied. "She doesn't look like a Yoda baby," Zach noted.
What the fuck? What the fuck is a Yoda baby?
Kelly and Chris nodded. So they just...
They agree with them.
Yeah, okay, so what? So Zach just say things and then they're like, okay, that makes sense.
It's not a Yoda baby.
No.
Not Yoda
Not
baby.
Yoda baby.
A nurse came out to let them know that Kevin will be placed in a room soon. They nodded and thanked her. Chris took pictures of the baby and sent them to his parents.
Kevin
Within
Nash,
an
go
hour,
to your...
Kevin was in a room and resting. Chris, Kelly, and Zach sat and quietly talked. The hospital phone rang and Chris answered it. Yes, he may come back. There was a knock on the door within a few minutes and Zach answered the door. "Hey, Mr. Kiley, Zach quietly greeted. Kevin Sr. nodded as he walked in carrying a white teddy bear with pink hearts all over its body. How is he?
Okay, so it's Kevin Steen, and then Kevin Senior is Kevin Nash. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's Kevin Steen and Kevin Nash.
I keep telling you, you put Kevin Steen in this and he will find us.
Please don't kill us, Mr. Steen. It's all good fun.
How is he?
Kill
Please.
Riddler instead. It was all his idea.
I'm
It was
awake.
Alex's
Kevin Steen is in
idea.
it, he has to be the last
It was
boss.
Alex's idea. It was all Alex's idea.
Alex's idea.
I'm awake, Kevin whispered. He screwed up his face and began to cry. What's wrong? Kelly asked. Hurt, he replied. A knock came
I
and the
just
doctor
jumped a
entered.
bit.
The hurting.
What do you think?
It was like a straw.
A knock came and the
Have you ever
doctor
tried to piss out a watermelon?
And the doctor entered. How is Daddy doing? He's hurting, Chris replied.
I'm just trying to piss out a watermelon.
That's just, yeah, I just shot out an 8-pound baby out of my penis. How do you think it's real?
Men pregnant.
That's to be expected, Dr. Justice replied. I'm going to order
Yeah,
some-
yes, your penis shall stop looking like a peeled banana. So
What the fuck?
He will be in the hospital. For a
It'll
few
stop
days.
looking like flatbread soon.
Everyone
Don't
nodded.
worry, it will stop looking like a nut and like a bolt soon.
Everyone nodded. Where's my baby? Kevin asked. She's doing just fine, the doctor said. She'll be here in a few minutes. The doctor left.
She looks like a giant cucumber.
Look out, she's a Yoda baby.
Well, Zach said she's not a Yoda baby, so Zack Ryder says that it must be true.
Kevin looked to Senior. Hey, Dad. Hey, son. Thank you for coming. And miss my first grandchild? You serious?
Okay, are you serious? Okay, the proper reaction is,
Serious,
what the fuck? How are you having a baby?
How does that work?
Why did your penis pop open?
Thank God your mother isn't here.
How did you have a baby anyway?
Kevin managed to smile. A nurse came and hooked up a
Say
new
it to my face.
injected it with painkillers and antibiotics, because that's how that works. As she was about to leave,
You give painkillers. Yeah, well, everyone knows that after a man has a baby, you give him painkillers.
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
as she was about to leave, another
Did he not know about them again?
nurse wheeled in baby Kylie. Here you
No,
go, Daddy, the nurse
yeah,
said
he
as he
don't- no,
handed
he
him
doesn't-
his baby. Kevin smiled. She's so beautiful.
She's
Stephen
so,
Hawking.
she's so beautiful.
You like your enemy.
When did he turn into Teddy Wong? She's so beautiful. How much more of this crap do we have to read?
3 hours.
All right, I'm going to leave this paperwork for you to fill out, even though I should have done this earlier. It's for her birth certificate, the nurse said.
Oh, remember to fill it out very thoroughly, or else the birthers will think she's born in Kenya.
Yeah, what's this bit you've put in? Yeah, well, normally these birth certificates don't have a don't have a male or female slot to it, but yeah.
Here's her bottle. She's not going to eat much because her stomach can only hold about 4 ounces or so. After a few days, she'll be able to hold more. Because
she was
can't
squeezed
produce her
out of
own
a dick.
milk because-
Because she was squeezed out of a penis.
She just looks like a noodle.
After a few days.
I like to think that she came.
We have
I like to
special
think that she
food
sort of
formula
came
for
out
male parents.
like a liquid slowly turning into a
Oh, so
solid
they
almost.
sort of answered this. We have special baby formula for male parents, seeing how you can't breastfeed.
What?
But, so this
What?
this is
Whoa. So this is a common thing?
yes.
Answer the, oh my god.
How is this M-rated?
Okay.
The formula is made with goat's
I've
milk.
read some
which is
terrible
in the
I've
better
read some
alternative than
terrible
soy.
male pregnant fanfics.
We're just
but,
entering. We're just entering technical jargon here.
okay, can I
Thank
just say
you, Kevin
okay,
said
no,
as he
hold on.
took bottle. He
Stop
held
the
it to
story.
his baby's
Stop
mouth.
the story. Stop the fucking story for just 1 minute. I want to say something.
I'm trying to comment on everything.
I am wonder. I'm still baffled by this line. If it's such a, how do they? How does it even work?
Well, when one gay man likes another gay man,
They put them together and
they put them together, and it's like
make them
Voltron.
kiss.
Okay, so how does
Born
so
Voltron.
so if it's for this mystical Voltron baby, how does it? Okay, if it's born from gay parents, I just have one question: how the fuck is it a girl when they don't have X chromosomes?
Because
Actually, males do have X chromosomes.
yeah, males do have X
But
chromosomes.
they're not in
If you
sperm,
looked it up, all babies are originally female.
Yeah, but they still like. Oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's a pairing between two gay men. I don't think it's I think genetics are kind of fucked up already.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Why are you arguing with this?
I'm still.
Alex Riley gave birth.
I am a logical man. I like to believe in.
Yeah, you accepted that a man gave birth?
I want at least have it make some kind of sense.
Like what?
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's baby Kylie, and just get over it, okay?
I'm already broken, and we're not even.
Kylie.
I'm already broken by
Are
this.
you trying to kill baby Kylie?
This isn't the last
this is
one.
a 2-chapter story. You will let me fucking finish.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just needed to comment on that.
You comment on everything.
I will finish the
Keep
first
commenting,
chapter,
by the way.
goddamn.
All right. Continue.
All right. Thank you, Kevin said as he took the bottle. He held it to his baby's mouth.
Which
and
Kevin was it?
Against her lips to coax her to take it.
Kevin
She took to it
Sorbo.
instantly.
Okay.
That's a good sign, she said. Most newborns don't like bottle nipples. When you get discharged, we're going to send you home with 2 boxes of newborn diapers and a 3-month supply of baby formula. If you should need more, just go to your local grocery store. If they don't have what you're looking for, just come back to us. The thrilling world of second chances,
Nice.
where we discuss logistics of feeding your fucking baby.
Yes.
How the fuck am I gonna feed this baby?
You know what? They're way nicer. They're way nicer than than other hospitals who just toss you out of the street and say, "Enjoy the baby, fucker."
I was just going to say, after this, can we do Bobby Needs a Spanking?
Yeah.
Yes, we will do Bobby Needs a Spanking.
Thanks.
All in due time, though, Miss.
Thanks. She smiled and left. After 5 minutes, the baby released the nipple and sneezed. Oh, so cute, Kelly said.
What the fuck?
This is really weird.
It's a cute little demon baby.
No, it's not the Undertaker's baby.
And then it turned out
It's not the Undertaker's male preg baby.
Dad, you want to hold her first? Kevin asked. My pleasure. Let me hold this abomination to God.
Science.
Senior took his granddaughter and smiled down at her. You are so beautiful. You're going to be loved and cared for and spoiled to death. To death.
I guess Jurassic Park was right. Genetics do find a way.
And then you like spice it like a football.
And it survives because it's a hell spawn.
Chris and Kelly looked at each other. After a few days, Kevin and the baby, Kyra, Michelle, Kylie, were allowed to go home.
K-Rye.
K-Rye. Yeah. K-Kai.
He rode in the back seat to be closer to his little girl. Where are you taking me, Kelly? Kevin asked. You're abducting me. Where are you taking me?
Where are you taking me? Who are you? What year is this?
It's a surprise, his sister said.
I like pudding.
Did baby Kylie come in an egg?
He just smiled and looked to his little girl.
Stork.
He just smiled and looked to his little girl, who was asleep.
Who is sleep?
He couldn't believe that he
I
gave.
am sleep.
Look at her
Sleep.
sleep.
Oh, this line is great. He couldn't believe that he gave birth to such a little precious thing. We can't either.
Yeah, no one can.
Oh God.
In fact, nobody could. Not even.
Oh my god.
We're here, Kelly said. Kevin looked up. Why are we at Grandma's old house? Okay, so who's Grandma? Mae Young.
Mae Young.
She knows about these crazy birds.
She gave birth to a hand. This is nothing new to her.
Yeah, this is nothing for her. You had a baby out your penis. I gave birth to a hand.
You'll see.
I had sex with Mark Henry. I've seen everything.
You'll see.
You're trying to get on that fat ass.
Kevin slowly got out of the back as Kevin Sr. came to greet them. He took his granddaughter out of the car. They went up the porch steps and into the house. Surprise! Chris and Zach whispered. How do you whisper an exclamation?
Surprise!
That sounds like something you would whisper into someone's ear as you chloroformed them.
Surprise!
You know, if they did chloroform him, this fanfic would get a whole lot more interesting.
You couldn't chloroform that baby. It would eat the handkerchief.
It would just.
Excuse me, does this smell like chloroform to you?
It would just absorb it.
It's
It would just make it stronger.
Just absorb.
Kevin Jr. took in the remodeled and newly furnished home. It's a gift from me to you, Senior replied. The house is all paid for and the university is just 5 blocks away. All you have to worry about is paying the utilities. And you know, those student debts.
And you know, the student loans.
For the rest of your life.
And the student loans and the mortgage and all the payments that you make to your child.
Guys, we haven't got to the real question. What about Alex Riley's in-ring career?
It's not there
I don't
anymore.
think he has one in this universe.
Yeah, so... Well, wait, what in-ring career? Oh, snap!
Kevin Jr. began to cry. Since there's 5 bedrooms, Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
Kevin Jr.?
5 bedrooms?
Since there's 5
How did they
bedrooms,
pay
we'll
off
get
the
the master
mortgage on
bedroom,
this
and
place?
me and Zach will get two of the rooms, Chris stated. Since we start in like 2 weeks, we came up with a schedule to help watch Kyra. You have classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Tuesday and Thursday off, Zach said. I have classes on Tuesday. Zach Ryder's also a student. What's he getting his degree in?
Wooing and being a broski.
Zach said, I have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I can watch her when you have your classes. Chris has mostly afternoon classes, so he helps when he can, depending on his work schedule. And don't worry about your baby escaping. He can lock it in the master lock.
Don't worry about
it.
It just eats the thing it sees, so it'll be fine.
Kelly will be by after school to help and get her homework done as well. Since Dad's been working for the university for going on 15 years, you and Chris don't have to worry about
15 years! 15 years!
Mark Henry is the teacher.
You and Chris don't have to worry about paying for college, just books, Kelly said. Really?
Whoa.
You're a faculty member for 15 years and suddenly your kids get in free.
That's nepotism!
And I have a full scholarship, Zach added. Really?
Really? Really? Zach Ryder getting a full scholarship. Who do you have to blow to get a 2000 on his SATs?
I just have to maintain my grades to keep it. Since I work mostly the night shift at the bowling alley, that gives you and
bowling alley and he's that seems very out of character for Zach Ryder.
Since when did this just turn into a rom-com?
I'm looking at bowling alley. Gotta keep my grades up.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, is this the Big Lebowski we're reading?
Well, that's like your opinion.
I will not let this stand, man.
This demon baby must be killed.
Kevin didn't know what to say. Wow, he breathed. You thought of all of this? Everyone nodded.
Kevin
Yes,
didn't know
we're
what to
all
say.
surprised
I had
that
a
Zack
baby.
We
Ryder
thought about
has
this, but just didn't think to tell you until now.
Zack Ryder. Yes, Zack Ryder has this much forethought.
Yes, that's why he's still getting pushed in WWE.
Zack grabbed Kevin's hand. Come.
No.
No.
Oh, this is gonna get creepy.
Awkward.
This is gonna be creepy.
Come.
He dragged the older man
Come.
outside the room. Open. Kevin looked at his friend and did so. He gasped. The baby's room was painted yellow with a mural of Winnie the Pooh and all his pals. The crib,
Yes,
Why do we need to know this?
because this person is a bad writer.
the crib, changing table, and dresser were painted white. The bookcase and glider were... Glider?
We need to know this.
Wait. We're varnished in a dark cherry color in a yellow room? What the fuck? I mean, I'm not an interior designer, but I know that cherry red and yellow do not make a good combo.
It's the Winnie the Pooh thing, dude.
Okay, well.
The bookcase and glider were varnished a dark cherry color. No, like a cherry tree.
So like purple dark, like wine dark.
No, it's still brown.
Oh.
All wood is brown.
No, it isn't.
Well,
Some wood is reddish.
Yeah,
Some's
it's
white.
red.
A lot of wood's white, dude.
Yeah, and some wood's like
Okay,
tan.
yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
But a large stuffed dragon sat in the corner, acting like a dog.
we need to know?
Because this person's a bad writer. I thought we cleared that up.
He's got Puff the Magic Dragon.
Puff the magic dragon.
It's
Help
so
write
so
this.
Tammy
The magic
said.
dragon, I bet, helped write this story. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this next sentence. Oh my God. Welcome, Zach replied. This explains everything. One of my friends, Jeff, and his brother Matt, helped me with this story.
No, no. But that explains less, because if Jeff Hardy painted a room, he'd just take a bunch of paint cans and throw them at the wall.
He'd like paint eyes all over it and think,
Yeah, he'd paint his face on the wall. He'd
he'd
be
just
like,
paint his face and then headbutt the wall repeatedly.
and Matt would just stop the paint fumes.
That would just eat the rest of the paint.
What did I miss?
The Hardy
Matt
Boys are our house.
and Jeff Hardy painted the baby's room.
Oh God, there's eyes everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. No, okay, see, here's what happened. It was just Jeff was throwing the paint cans at the room and then huffing
burned the house down.
Jeff was throwing the cans at the wall and then huffing the fumes, and Matt was
Eating it. And Matt was eating it.
and somehow from this you got a yellow room with Winnie the Pooh paint, a mural of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and how much do you bet that Winnie the Pooh, their paint, they all have
Well,
all the
Jeff
pals
was
have
paint everywhere, and
all-
Matt Hardy was
all
eating
this-
it. So
how much do you bet that Winnie the Pooh is Jeff Hardy and all of his other pals are just TNA wrestlers?
what?
Like, I can just imagine, like, he just Jeff Hardy painted his face on all the Winnie the Pooh characters. Or is this same Jeff Hardy from the 90s?
This
In
is
which
so
case-
awesome. Kevin went and sat down in the glider. I love
What
it.
the fuck
Thank
is
you
a
so much.
glider?
I don't know. Zach waved him off. Kevin Sr. Yes?
Fucking hang glider.
It's just
Kevin Sr.
sag
came
under
with
the
fussy
roof.
Kyra. I think she wants her daddy.
Mummy.
Mommy, daddy.
Daddy.
Mommy, daddy.
Mr.
What?
Bum.
Mr. Mom.
Junior gladly.
Mr. Mom sounds like that sounds like a Robin Williams film, to be honest.
It sounds like, yeah.
I think what he meant to type here was Junior gladly took his daughter. But what he
Took
typed,
his door.
but what he
Ah,
typed
damn
was
it.
Junior
Gladly
gladly
took the hand
took his
glider.
door.
Gladly took the door. Took his door.
He
helped
told
her
her-
slow.
He held her and slowly rocked her. She soon settled down.
Just imagine following a door as it's being like, rock-a-bye, baby, on the tree.
She soon settled down and fell back to sleep. Kevin watched his daughter as his father and friend left the room.
Okay, so
Senior and Zach went back downstairs. He loves the room, Zach said. Told you
Really?
he would, Kelly said.
Why does every like dialogue statement end in a comma?
Wait, he.
It's a
loves the room.
stylistic choice. It's not wrong.
Okay.
It's been done in many books. It's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Grammarians argue that is correct.
Okay.
Senior looked to each face. I need you guys to do me a favor. The three nodded. Let me
Kill the baby.
know if Mike comes around. I really
Mike
don't
Awesome? Mike Tenay?
I think that's Miz.
I
I think what they're trying to establish is Miz, but
I'm just seeing Mikey.
just
Oh crap! He's gonna bring the rest of the Spirit Squad over.
so. Are we? Is he trying to say that Alex Riley's daughter is awesome?
Oh,
Is it just me that thinks it's a bit awkward that someone called Mike has an awesome gimmick after the whole Mike Awesome thing?
Yeah.
oh right. Never really made
So
that
it could
connection.
be Mike Awesome. So does that mean he's gonna powerbomb the baby?
Baby bomb.
He's gonna powerbomb the baby and then suicide dive out the window.
Oh.
Dude.
Of course, to be a suicide dive reference here. I knew it.
And then Joey Styles is just gonna be like, fall on your neck, fall on your neck, fall on your neck. Yes.
Let me know if Mike comes around.
Yeah, Mike and Christopher Daniels are gonna go off in the sunset.
I really don't want to hurt him to hurt Kevin anymore. I don't want him anywhere near his family.
Stop powerbombing Kevin.
Sure thing.
Stop
Yeah,
loving him too hard.
No problem, Mr. Kiley, Zach said. Kelly just nodded. Senior smiled. I need to get back to work and get ready for when classes start. They said their goodbyes, and Chris went in to check in on his brother. Kevin was asleep with his daughter in his arms. He gently took his niece from her father and laid her in her crib. He smiled at his brother and promised himself that he would not let Mike near Kevin nor Kyra. And that is the end of chapter
Pulled
1.
out the stick and mallet. Started hammering.
Hold on.
I was going to say that.
Good God, that was all chapter 1?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was chapter
Going
1.
to
Okay.
say-
How many chapters are there?
Oh, God.
Those chapters.
Well, then
so
we
I'm-
have to
okay,
read
hold on.
chapter 2 sometime.
Yeah, okay, can we just do one thing? We all need to make our bets as to who Mike is. I think it's Mike Tenay.
I think it's Miz, but oh my
Okay.
god.
Hmm.
The next thing involved. Oh wait, I just skimmed over the next chapter. Do you know?
Mick, I think it's you.
Do you want to
My
know
name's
who
not Mike.
Hunter is dating in the next chapter?
No, Nathan.
Uh-oh.
It was you all along.
No,
Here's the twist. Since I don't think we're going to read chapter 2, the twist is Mike is dating Hunter.
Oh,
So
God.
guys, how about you
Oh,
how about we do Bobby Needs a Spanking?
So hold on. We need to. This is the perfect time to record our joke of what Triple H does during a blowjob.
Oh wow, this
Over.
is the most convenient thing ever.
He always spits. He never swallows.
Yeah, he spits it into the air and just kind of flexes in it.
Yeah, it's just like
He's done.
he's like
In the cloud of sperm. Right.
the cloud of steam, like he spits it up and then like flexes and then it just spits it forward.
Dude, why do I just put it on me? Right.
It's what I do.
I
Okay,
spit,
so-
never swallow.
So our next fic is Bobby Needs a Spanking.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to read this one?
Yes, you
Person who
read
picks
that.
it, I think they need to read it.
Okay, so that means like, so Nathan,
Just
do you
have
want to
a-
read?
Read the front. read the top part and then read into the actual text. Read the title, the author, and the summary.
Okay, this is very short, so thank God for that.
Okay, do you want me to read all of it?
Yeah, read the title, the author, and the summary, and then read the text.
Okay, Bobby needs a spanking. Steve, aka Sting, and Terry, aka Hulk Hogan, are making love in their locker room. And after they've done making love, Bobby knocks on the door. And you'll have to read the story to find out what happens next.
Let me guess.
Does he need a spanking?
And the author is Senton Forever. And he has a picture of John Cena from the Marine as his avatar.
Oh,
or
God.
her avatar, rather. I don't know.
Nathan, read this in a Ponzi English voice.
Yeah, read it as.
Here we go. Oh God, fuck. Feels so good. Do it again, I say to Steve, aka Sting. Steve pulls all the way out of me and then slams into me again. Look, Terry, I'm close, baby. So damn close, Steve mumbles as he slaps me on the ass. Me too, baby. Me too.
I just can't now.
I say as I reach down to my cock and start stroking myself. A couple of minutes later, the both of us come, screaming each other's names.
By the way, you're Hulk Hogan.
Wait, who's Hulk
Steve
Hogan?
pulls out, and I let out a groan. Sorry, I know you usually like me to stay in you a while after the both of us come, but my thigh was starting to cramp. Steve says
Okay,
he gives me a kiss on the back of
This
my
is
neck.
not correct for Hulk Hogan. There's not nearly enough brother Jack dudes.
It's okay. Okay, I'll change some stuff up so it's Hulk Hogan. It's okay, brother. I mumble. Love you, Steve says. I love you too, brother. I say as he gives me a kiss on the lips. You're the best husband a guy could ask for, Steve says. Thanks, brother. You're not too bad yourself, brother. I say as Steve rolls his eyes and gives me a kiss. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? I yell. Stupid question. It's me, Bobby Lashley. Can I come in?
Bobby Lashley.
Okay, wait. Okay, there's a lot of ellipses in these.
Yeah. No, look,
Bobby Roode.
It's
Bobby
Bobby
Roode.
Lashley.
Okay.
Can I come in?
Give us a minute. We gotta get dressed real fast, okay? I yell back to Steve. Steve and I aren't really embarrassed about our sex lives.
Well, you should be.
Okay, Bobby.
One looks like an
Hearing.
orange gremlin.
After Steve and I put some clothes on, Steve walks over to the door and opens it. Hey, Bobby, please come in. Steve says as he opens the door a bit wider so Bobby can step into the room. After Bobby walks into the room, Steve shuts the door and turns around. Hey guys, I messed up big time. I called my husband a stupid little twink and...
Did he wait? James Storm?
I interrupt him. What?
Nothing. Who's his husband? I just want to know who his husband is.
I'm guessing James Storm.
No, well, why? Why did you call AJ stupid?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was mad at
Bobby
him.
Lashley and AJ Styles are married?
I was thinking James Storm.
Secret
I
lovers.
don't know. I was mad at him. He interfered in my match against Bully Ray, and he almost cost me the match. So when the both of us got back to our locker room, I started yelling at him, and I never meant to hurt him, but the words
God, there are
slipped out
so
of my
many
mouth.
ellipses in here.
Yeah, stop using
Sorry,
ellipses.
but he didn't care. He just grabbed my stuff and left the locker room. I just let him go. Stop ellipsing things. I just let him go. I didn't want to go look for him. He's probably cooling off somewhere. I feel like such an idiot. Can you guys discipline me, please? I need it now more than ever. Please. Bobby mumbles the last part. A little over a month ago, Bobby came to Steve and and I's office and asked the both of us if we could discipline him. At first, Steve and I didn't know what to think, but after Bobby explained to us he needs to be disciplined when he does something wrong, we both agreed to discipline him whenever he does something stupid or wrong. James used to be the one that disciplined him, but James started dating Jeff.
Wait.
James Storm and Jeff Hardy.
So that's why
Are
Bob.
you sure it's not? I thought it was Jeff. Really? Because I immediately jumped to Jeff Jarrett. Yeah. Jeff
Listen up, Slapnuts.
Listen up.
Take off your ring gear and bend over my side of the desk, Steve says to Bobby. Oh, okay, Bobby mumbles and starts taking off his ring gear. Do you want my hand or my belt, Steve asks Bobby.
Oh.
I want your belt and Terry's hand, okay? Bobby asks Steve and I. Okay, Steve and I say in unison. After Bobby finishes taking off his ring gear, he walks over to the desk and bends over the side of it. After Steve takes off his belt, he walks over to Bobby, raises his hand, and brings down the belt on Bobby's backside. One, Bobby mumbles. I can't hear you, Bobby, says Steve.
Okay, quick question.
I said one.
Quick question.
Bobby says,
If he says belt,
yes.
even better. What
The
if
world
this
heavyweight
is a
title belt.
championship belt?
It's the world heavyweight title.
Yes.
Oh no.
Steve
That
hits him again, and Bobby lets out a groan. Fuck. Two, Bobby says. It's what's later. Steve drops the belt and walks over to me. Your turn, Steve mumbles as he gives me a kiss. Okay, I say after giving Steve a kiss. I walk over to Bobby. Oklahoma, Bobby mumbles. That's his safe word. What's wrong, buddy? Why do you want to stop?
Wait. Oklahoma is his safe word.
Why would Bobby Lashley want to be anywhere near Oklahoma?
It's a safe word.
Is it just me, or does this feel a little racist?
It hurts. I don't know. I think I've learned my lesson, Bobby says.
I don't know.
I fuck.
The way that's worded.
Yeah, the way that's.
That's good. Steve? I say, yeah, baby, Steve says.
Yeah, baby.
Can you give me the first aid kit, please? I ask Steve. Yeah, sure, I'll be right back. Steve says he turns to his right and starts walking to the small bathroom in his office. You can stand up if you want, Bobby. I say to Bobby. Bobby stands up and turns around. Can I lay down on the couch while you tend to the welts on my butt? Bobby asks me. And I shake my head, yes. What? Thanks, Bobby says.
My body says no and my mouth says yes.
My body's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Thanks, Bobby says as he walks over to the couch and lies down on it. After Steve returns with the first aid kit, he hands it to me and gives me a kiss. Love you, Steve mumbles. Love you too, I say. A little over an hour later. After Steve and I got done putting cream on the welts on Bobby's butt, we bandaged the small wounds. And after Bobby put his ring gear back on, he left the office. After Steve and I grabbed our stuff, we exited the office and made our way to the parking garage. And now the two of us are laying in bed, cuddling. Good night, baby. I love you. I say as I kiss Steve on his left nipple. Love you too, baby. Steve. Night. Steve mumbles.
Night.
A few minutes later, I fall asleep. There we go.
Oh, that was horrible.
Okay, we have either two questions. We can end it here, or not your average bother.
I have another one called
guys,
Breaking the Newbie.
I was actually
Wait. We still don't we have one that is Ric Flair and Bruiser Brody?
Yes, Blondie.
We need to do that.
And I have a Ryback and Stan Stansky one.
Ryback and what?
Stan Stansky, one of the jobbers that he fought.
Wait, hold on. Let me just go over it because I want to see if this is funny. Because like. Ric Flair and
belts
Bruiser
on his butt.
This Ric Flair Bruiser Brody one's not very funny. I mean, it's just boring. Like, it's short. You know what? I was actually thinking of you could like oh god. Okay. forget it. I found the boogeyman as a character. Oh, he doesn't have any romance stories. Damn it. Fuck.
Boogeyman and who?
No, no one in the. There's no romance stories of the boogeyman. I'm gonna look up if there's romance stories of Scott Hall.
Oh God, Scott Hall.
Yes, Scott Hall.
I
That's
just
not gonna be funny. That's just gonna be sad.
We'll see. We'll see.
do not your average bother.
Okay.
If
Can
you
I
want-
read this?
I will read not your average bother
Oh.
in a different voice.
Can I read it?
Can I read that?
Can I read that? Okay, hold on. There's 3 Scott Hall fanfics. One is The Undertaker and Scott Hall. One is Okay, hold on. I don't know. Okay. Actually, I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go soon.
Okay,
It looks, yeah.
I will take over.
Yeah, then. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll see you later, guys. I'll read next time.
This
Okay.
is really badly written.
yes,
Yeah.
this is terribly written. So, not your average bother by Kawaii Love Jones. Don't know what is misspelled to say for a summary.
I don't know either.
Okay, before you go on, Rob, I just have to ask: are we or are we not doing D&D tonight? Because
Riddler isn't here.
yeah. So none of you actually know.
No,
Don't
I
make me
don't
have
think
things
we
I
are
need to
now.
edit.
We probably aren't now.
I will read this in my super kami guru voice.
And then I want to read Breaking in the Newbie.
In Newark, New Jersey, St. Michael Hospital, where Kane Hunter Sean Stone Cold is sitting in the waiting room, waiting on word from the doctor on the Undertaker.
Read it
No
properly.
period to complete this sentence.
Read it properly.
What do you mean, read it properly?
I want to hear every juicy detail in your own voice.
Hunter, what the hell happened?
Hunter, what the hell happened? Sean, Hunter, I do not know what happened. R-A-R-E, match, stared, and he throws up blood, and blackout. We did not even fight. Kane, you think he okay? Steve,
When it says Kane, that's him. That's Kane saying it.
oh,
So it's got the name, and that means that they're saying it. It's like
so it's supposed to be written like a script. Then why?
yeah,
didn't
it's supposed to be written like a script.
Okay, so Hunter
I
says.
don't know why he's used commas, but yeah.
Yeah, Hunter says, "What the hell happened?" Sean says, "Hunter, I do not know what happened. Our Max stared, and he throws up blood and blackout, and we do not even fight." Kane says, "You think he okay?" Steve says, "I hope so." Oh, Steve, this is Steve as in Stone Cold. So, I hope so, jackass. The doctor came out with a serious and shocked look on his face that sent shiver down people's spines. Everyone in the room knew N-E-W, excuse me. He had bad news. They just do not know who he is going to give it to. The doctor walked over to them. One long run-on sentence with no period.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get to sleep now.
Okay. Steve says, well. The doctor says, we ran some tests on him and we found something he wants to tell you himself.
We ran one test on him. Or some
We
test,
ran
I don't know what it is.
Maybe test run on him.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels all say, what is it? Exclamation mark, no question mark.
What is it?
Doctor says, They say I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. The doctor says, I cannot tell you. He wants to tell you himself. Hunter says, so when the hell can I see him? Sean says, keep your voice down. Steve sits down with his hand robing his bold head with a sacred look, and Kane look at Steve with a shocked look.
Kane, wow. No.
Steve, wow, what?
Kane, I thought you hated my brother. Steve, Kane, I have something to tell you. Me and your brother. I have something to tell you. Me and your brother. Hunter cut them off. The doc said we can see him, Shorty. We can see him, Shorty.
Shorty!
Sean looks at Steve and says, what's wrong with you? Steve says nothing. Doc, you can see him now. Kane, Triple H, and Sean say, okay. Doesn't Triple H also hate Undertaker in this time period that this is supposed to take place?
I don't think this is in canon. Something tells me this isn't in canon.
What told you that?
I don't know.
Keep going, and you will find out.
Steve follows the doctor. Steve, Doc, please tell me what's wrong with him. Okay. Who wrote this? Is this like a... Please tell me this person doesn't know English.
This guy's gold.
Doc, what do you care? I though he rammed your head in a glass window.
Steve, you start to get upset with everyone telling him how he feels about the one he loves.
Oh. Steve, look, Doc, I love him. People stop and stare at them, and Stone Cold and the Doc looks around. When he said peoples, I thought The Rock was going to come in, honestly.
If you smell...
My favorite one is 2 sentences down.
Okay.
After this.
So, Doc, okay, you can see him and he will tell you. Taker, POV. What I am to do, damn it, was a one-night stand, and now I am paying for it. Now I got to choose. Shit, Vince is going to be made at me. I disobeyed him.
Made.
Taker star to cry. Mean-wheeled, Kane, Hunter, and Sean are talking in the lobe.
They're in his brain.
Hunter says, Kane, can ask you something or to something. Kane, what? Hunter, it a rumor going around. Kane says, what? Hunter.
What?
It's a rumor going around.
Hunter, which you and Taker are not like other guy, that you two can get pregnant and that you have had a 3 mischarge and you're pregnant now.
Oh, no!
Kane says, it true. Sean says, what? It true, but how and by whom? He got whom correctly, but he can't get anything else correct. Oh my god, this is great. Kane, we male and female body parts, and by X-Pac.
X-Pac!
So, hold on.
X-Pac, damn it.
So, you not only have a baby, you also probably have hepatitis.
And you've had your body parts changed by X-Pac.
No, well, okay, X-Pac
It
is
sounds
known...
to me like
This actually makes sense, because X-Pac is known for sleeping with hermaphrodites, cough cough China.
Let's get back to it.
Steve walks in, take her room. He sees...
No, wait, you missed a line. Hunter, X-Pac.
Yes. Steve walks in, take her room. He sees his secret lover lying in bed, cry, Steve enraged because his lover is hurting, and he cannot do nothing about it. All one run-on sentence. Steve.
Baby.
Take her. Yes. Steve says, tell me, baby, what wrong with you? Are you sick? What did they find? I slept with X-Pac. What the fuck do you think?
I have AIDS.
Everyone has AIDS.
Taker looks at Steve. Taker looks at Steve, the man that he loved but cannot be with, the man that he is walking broken dream. What?
And my dream, broken dreams, I'll make them come true.
Why is Drew McIntyre in the
I
storyline?
don't know.
Taker says, baby, I love you, and you know it's dangerous for us to be in love. Steve says, sweetie, I do not care.
I don't care if it's dangerous.
Steve says, sweetie, I do not care if it is dangerous for us to be in love. I care about you. Now stop staling and tell me what's wrong. Taker says, Steve, Steve says, tell me. Taker says, pregnant. Steve face in shock. Steve face is in shock. He can believe that he got somebody pregnant all the time he had tried, with Deborah failed every time, and she said it was his fault. God damn.
Well, that's because he kept punching her.
Steve says, you're pregnant and it mine?
I thought it was Xbox.
Taker.
No, X-Pac just gave him a womb, right?
I wish
Taker
Riddler was here.
Taker says, yes, it yours if you do not want it being... If you do not want to be in it life, I understand. Steve says, baby, I love you, and I want to be in you and my baby life. Taker says, but Vine is going to... But Vine is not going to let us be together or let me have the baby. Steve, Vince is going to hurt me for these. Steve says, do not even talk like that. I am not going to let Vince hurt you. I love... Did Swissgar write this? I do not even talk like that. I am not going to let you Vince hurt you. I love you.
Back at the lobe.
Back at the lobe.
What is the lobe?
I think he meant to type lobby, and he failed horribly.
Done that.
Back at the earlobe.
Hunter looks at Kane in shock. He cannot believe Kane is pregnant by X-Pac. Hunter says, you and X-Pac. He is, but that thing with Tori, I thought you hate him. Kane says, Tori was so people would not think we are dating. Sean says, so you and Taker are girls. Kane says, well, if you put it that way, yes. X-Pac walks in. Says, Kane, are you okay? Kane says, yes. What are you doing here? What? Oh, no, excuse me. I use correct language. Let me read it as written. Yes, what are you do here?
What do?
X-Pac says, they told me one of the brother of destruction
No,
got...
one of the bother of destruction.
Oh, yes. One of the bother of destruction got hurt.
The destruction is bothered.
Sean put his hand on Kane's stomach and kisses Kane. Sean says,
I thought it was you two.
was you too.
I bet it was you too.
That
What
is
the fuck
the
am I
report.
reading? What?
Do we have one more?
Please tell me we have one more.
Wow.
Just there's
Not your average bother.
I have one called Breaking in the Newbie.
What
yes.
is that?
This one's a bit longer. It's a Ryback one.
Oh my god.
Feed me penis.
To say Stan was shocked would be an understatement. He was stunned. Speechless. Ryback had just walked into the trainer's room after Raw had ended and basically manhandled the smaller man, slinging him over his broad shoulder. Stan had tried to tell him he couldn't do this. The match was over. The older man had ignored him, and he continued on to his destination. The large man knocked Stan on the floor of the private locker.
Hold on. Is this going to be a rape story?
Yes. Stan winced and tried to make a move to leave, but he was blocked by a muscular arm. What the hell, man? You won the goddamn match. Now leave me the fuck alone, asshole. Stan seized, pissed beyond belief. This man was hassling him for no reason. It was as if he had to lose the match, get sprained wrist, and he hassled the victor before he could go home. It's amazing what a college education could have done to your vocabulary, he chuckled, voice laced with dark amusement. This served just to make the blonde man madder. Stan found nothing funny about this. Geez, what was this guy's problem? Whatever. Why am I here? He was tired of waiting for this juggernaut to explain his action. To get my stuff. What? Ryback had to be kidding. You heard me. Now let's get your stuff. Soon Stan was being dragged into the empty hall. He was still sore from the match, and Ryback seemed to not have been affected by it. He struggled, but it was half-hearted. He really just wanted to leave, and that seemed to be what they were doing. He was shoved into the room. He grabbed his gym bag and, ignoring the looks of other occupants, obediently followed behind the larger man. Ryback smiled at him and seemed pleased.
Why would you not run?
That Stan was starting to obey. In reality, Stan didn't want a scene in front of the other wrestlers. It was better to think that he was buddies with Ryback, rather than they think he was being harassed. Oh god, what if they had gotten involved? Ryback would have taken most of them out. No, he would bring his friends into an unnecessary fight. Maybe he just needs a friend, Stan thought. Maybe he just doesn't know how to make friends. I'll just talk to him in the car and tell him this isn't how to make new friends. Hell, if he apologizes, I'll be his friend. Content with the plan, in his naive mind, Stan marched behind the professional with confidence. Ryback was surprised how willing the young man was to all this.
So, wait. I don't think this is realistic because Ryback would be driving like the Good Humor Mobile or something and eating all the ice cream in it, or he would be stopping at like Cracker Barrel every 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, let's get back to it. Ryback was surprised how willing the young man was to this. Well, he didn't actually know what Ryback had in store for him, for the two of them this evening. Oh well, Ryback was sure the blonde would enjoy it, and if he didn't, the taller man would make him like it. Get in, he said gruffly and nudged the younger male to his rental. Stan rolled his eyes, but followed the order anyway. They had just left the parking lot when Stan decided to peek. Why are you doing this? Because I want to. This isn't a good way to make friends, you know? You think I'd do this to make a friend? Well, I didn't. If you stopped acting out, I would be your friend. I have enough friends. I didn't give you a ride to the hotel to make friends with you, Ryback growled. The man thought he was an antisocial beast who would only make friends by kidnapping. Well, the smart-ass will learn his place soon enough, he mused. Wait, hotel? I live in town. I'm not staying in any hotel. You're staying in my hotel tonight. Now shut up, kid, before I shut you up. Wait, have I been kidnapped? Confusion etched in his face. Yeah. What the hell? Why me? I like you. I think you're pretty. Ryback stated bluntly. Never want to sugarcoat things. You think I'm pretty? I'm a guy. Guys aren't supposed to be pretty. You complain that I call you pretty. But not that I'm gay. Eternally confused. You're strange. Stan was about to retort, but paused. Why was that? He looked at the older wrestler, who just continued to pay attention to the road. He wasn't handsome in any way. His nose was hooked, his jaw sharp and unshaven. His hair looked like he was neglecting to shave it. Not his type at all. Stan was pansexual.
That is
He preferred
that is an
his
actual,
lovers sophisticated and clean cut. You are?
pansexual is an actual thing where you prefer to be in more than one relationship with one person at a time. I know a person who is actually pansexual, but yeah,
Stan was
I think they're using the term incorrectly.
Yeah. Stan was almost always a kept man, getting anything he wanted, and all he had to do was be a good, quiet trophy. This man wasn't sophisticated in any form. Even his flirting was direct and blunt. If sex with Ryback was anything like talking to him, it would be rough and straight to the point. What the hell? Why not? Really? Ryback was shocked. He was sure that Stan's silence and staring was a way of saying no. But here he was agreeing to join him in the hotel room. Yeah, sure, I bet it'd be worth it though, he said sarcastically. He was tired and really wasn't up for a rough one-night stand, but he was probably going to have one whether he said yes or no. Ryback was grinning madly. As they pulled into the parking lot, he carried Stan's bag.
And they pulled into the parking lot at the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. He gently nudged Stan into the now open door. Stan could turn and face. Before Stan could turn and face, he was shoved against a wall. He gasped as the muscular man nibbled on his shoulder.
He's hungry.
Feed me, jobbers.
Stan was flipped so his back was pressed to the wall, his lips assaulted by the other man. Not by the other man's.
Me, kisses.
Ryback pushed his tongue into the blonde's mouth, moaning as
your tongue.
Moaning as his hands ripped the smaller man's shirt. He pulled away for a moment. Get on the bed. The older man growled impatient. Stan felt weak at the knees and had to scramble to some.
Does he do the arm thing?
Yes. Right. He stripped off his clothes, feeling Ryback's eyes on his slim form. He sat on the edge of the bed, eyes on the tall wrestler. Ryback yanked off his ring gear and grabbed Stan by the hair. The blonde got the message immediately and grabbed the man's hard member. He leant forward and
Oh my god.
he leant forward and licked the precum that had oozed out of the head. The hand in his hair tightened. Encouraged, Stan took the tip in his warm mouth. He teased the other man by slowly moving down towards the base and slurping and moving his head up again.
Oh god.
Oh, now it's...
Ryback yanked him up and bent him over the side of the bed. He pushed the fingers into Stan's mouth, the smaller man obediently courting them. Ryback pulled his hand away and rubbed his fingers against the blonde's tight pucker. He slipped a finger in. He slipped a finger in knuckle deep, smirking when Stan mewled. He started pumping. Third finger. Stan was whimpering and bucking against the fingers. Ryback pulled his fingers out and lined his member up with Stan's entrance. He whimpered as the older man pushed the head in, despite the stretching before.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Despite the stretching beforehand, it burned. What doesn't make sense. When he was fully sheathed, Rybe started to slowly pull out and push back in. He bit down on the blonde's shoulder. Feed me more!
Oh no!
trying to stifle the hoarse moans.
Sharks swimming with dolphins.
Stan, on the other hand, was moaning and crying out in uninhabited, throwing his head back, eyes rolling.
Uninhibited. That's uninhibited misspelled, I believe.
Uninhibited, right? Uninhibited, right? His knees were quickly turning to jelly, and his arms were feeling the strain of the rough fucking. The smaller man gave a keening wail when Ryback thrusted into his prostate. Protate.
Against his prostate.
Against his protate. The older man's hand. The older man's hand wrapped around Stan's neglected cock and started pumping in time with the thrusts. Stan was on cloud nine, his mind racing with all the stimulus he was feeling from Ryback. Stan's vision began to blur as he came closer and closer to his climax as Ryback. not too far behind. The older wrestler lifted his right leg and hefted up onto the bed, stabbing straight into Stan's sweet spot. The blonde screamed as he came across as he came across Ryback's hand. Ryback gave a few final thrusts before he coated the blonde's insides with his essence.
Riddler just came on. I hope he comes into the call hearing this.
As both men came down from their highs, Stan analysed the situation. His sprained wrist was throbbing painfully. His body, his hips, and his ass in particular were aching, and he felt a little embarrassed at the noises he'd made. But he had never felt so satisfied after sex. Ryback eliminated the option of him leaving, because just as soon as he collected his thoughts, he pulled his wilted cock out of Stan and yanked him so they were both underneath the blanket. Stan said, he just needed the rest. He just needed to rest for. He just needed to rest for a moment, then he would leave. He repeated in his head, and even as his eyelids dropped, as a muscular arm wrapped around his slim waist. There we go.
Okay, so
Oh Jesus!
that has been Masterpiece Wrestling Theater.
Will we ever do this again?
I hope
Yes.
so. That was fantastic. Okay, Nathan, I'm gonna try and bring Riddler into the call, and I want you to read from the third when he gets in here. I want you to read from the third paragraph from the bottom. Stan's vision.
Should I record it?
Yes, do that. Just all right. Read from the Stan's vision. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Nathan,
Stan's
go.
vision started to blur as he came closer and closer to the climax, as Ryback not too far behind. The older wrestler lifted his right leg and hefted it up onto the bed, stabbing straight into Stan's sweet spot. The blonde screamed as he came across Ryback's hand. Ryback gave a few final thrusts before he coated the blonde's inside with his essence. As both men came down from their highs, Stan analysed the situation.
I just got one question. Your
His
virgin
sprained wrist was throbbing painfully. His body, hips, and his
come
ass
into.
in particular were aching, and he felt a little embarrassed at the noises he'd made. But he had never felt so satisfied. Ryback eliminated the option of him leaving, because as soon as he collected his thoughts, he pulled his wilted cock out of Stan and yanked him so that they were underneath a blanket. Stan sighed. He just needed to rest for just a moment, and then he would leave. He repeated this in his head, even as his eyelids dropped, and a muscular arm wrapped around his slim waist.
Hi, Riddler.
So, hey, Riddler.
Hi, Riddler.
Going on.